my opinion, I have not seen a shoe so close to a Nike SB Dunk as the Manteca 4. But let me know what you think. I went over the finer details of the Manteca 4 or the DC Manteca 4 in my last video, and if you'd like to watch that, that'll be down in the description below. But today we're going over my full review and wear test of the DC Manteca 4 that I've been skating for what, probably like about 5 weeks now. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're going well. And DCs, they are the OGs. Early 2000s, some of you at my age might remember like wearing them at high school and primary school and just wearing them around because they look cool, they were cool. And they're back now, and they're like I mentioned, OG is skateboarding. They're generally quite a durable shoe that I personally found. I enjoy the way they look, the way they feel. Like I said, most times they're quite comfortable as well. But make sure to let me know in the comments what shoe you're skating at the moment. And anyone who voted on my last poll, thank you. I really appreciate your input there. And now let's get to the Manteca 4. DC brought back a classic from the early 2000s and revamped it with some upgraded materials. The colorway I got has a nubuck upper with additions of leather and canvas throughout the shoe, but it's the nubuck that gets most of the wear around that ollie and toe area. The shoe is a cup sole with a nice amount of padding around your heel, and the shoe straight out the box is comfy for wide fitting shoe and run true to size. For me personally, like I mentioned in my last video, I tried on a 10. It was a little bit too narrow. I mean, in the length it was too short. I'm a size 11 in like say Nike and Vans and stuff like that. I got size 11 in this and it fits perfectly with a little bit of wiggle room in the end. For me, there was zero break-in time, with that comfort level being high for long sessions throughout the life of the shoe. Well, maybe not 100% towards the end of the shoe, as that sole really starts to wear down, but we'll touch on that soon. For me, the style of these are really nice, but there's no doubt in my eyes these are so close to looking like a dunk. And like I mentioned in my last video, definitely not angry about it. So now let's just talk about durability. The toe box is triple stitched, but the area around my pinky toe opened up pretty quickly. Also, that I mean the stitching went on it and it was flapping in the breeze. I ended up shoe gluing it quite a few times around that like ollie area, and then it really opened up on the toe of the shoe. That's mainly from maybe doing a bit of kick flips, or actually really mainly doing trying hospital flips like that, as the board will sit on top of it. But that opened up probably after only like I don't know, 1 or 2 sessions of trying hospital flips really. 5 weeks in, I've only just worked my way through a leather that's sitting underneath that nubuck on my front foot. The hole is small and easy patchable, but what's underneath is the main reason why these shoes won't be skated anytime soon again. As in, I mean, this is the end of the life of these shoes. Maybe I'll skate DC Manteca 4s again? We'll wait until the end of the video. The tread. So serious. It has been grippy for the solid life of the shoe, but the last week or so there's been troubles. As it's worn down, I've been feeling the ground as I walk. Extra board feel right? Really not really wanted extra board feel, as that like area around my front toes area, or the front of the shoe, it's getting like really thin, and I'm starting to feel every step I take on the ground. But this is another issue someone else I know that skated these shoes ran into as well. The sole wears down quick for me, maybe because I'm a bit of a squidger, and where these white areas are, it actually slits right through to the shoe, and like you can stick your finger in and it goes straight through. So that is a little bit worrying, and the durability there is arguable. And it also depends how you skate too, I reckon. Something else about the sole of the shoe is the rounding that happens around the ollie and flick area. I've really never noticed this much on other shoes, and I'll maybe 99% put this down to the way that I skate, because I might not fully rotate my ankle over because of lack of flexibility. But in saying that, I actually never really noticed that on any other shoes that I've skated, so it might be noteworthy for you, it might not be noteworthy for you, so it's just something to take note of. For me, I really enjoyed the way these skated and looked. They skated really consistently throughout the life of the shoe. The flick for me was quite consistent as well. Didn't really change throughout the life of the shoe. It was just that tread issue that sort of come up towards like the last week and a half of skating this shoe. Like I mentioned, I did skate this shoe for 5 weeks. But like the value for money is next to none, I reckon. You can pick these up for 109 AUD, or actually some places actually have them for $99 as well. So in my opinion, that is really great value, especially when you compare it to some of the other major brands that are selling skate shoes from anywhere from like $130 to $200. So You get a good little bit of lifespan out of these, especially if you're not a foot wiggler like me, you'll probably get a lot longer out of these shoes than I did. Overall, they're a really comfy shoe as well. Like, the impact protection is pretty solid. Being a cup sole, you expect something half decent. Can't say I was jumping anything more than probably like a 3 or a 4 star as if for impact wise. Did jump down medium things, big things for me maybe. But overall, I enjoyed the way they skated and the way they looked. The only real issue I have with the shoe is the stitching around the toe cap. It opened up really quick even for being triple stitched. And more so the sole or the tread, like how quickly it wore down. It probably wore down in that first 3 weeks, the last week and a half to 2 weeks, it really got through. I hadn't really changed my deck, so it was on like oldish, medium to oldish grip tape. So it's not brand new grip tape eating through it straight away. But what do you think? I enjoyed them. I like the way they looked. I'd love to see more colorways. And you know what? I'd love to see you hit that like button. Sorry, had to do it. But until the next video, guys, again, thank you for voting on the poll. That'll be probably one of the next videos coming out soon, hopefully. Got to get around to making it. Do a little bit of unboxing of the new shoe, bit of a first skate session as well. But until that next video, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.